TheSpartan with another Battle Nations unit review. Today we're doing the Navy unit called the Destroyer. You have to make 2 of these guys for a mission, and I mean, they're ships. They have 585 HP, which is kind of low, but you know, it's fine. Manageable. And yeah. So these are the destroyers. They have 3 attacks. One is a targeted. What would you call this? Like a. Basically, think of this as a tank shell, honestly. Apparently, that little jet ski does as much damage as a destroyer. And this, imagine, it's like the Trooper's double shoe, except it's with bloody explosive shells. So, and the 3rd attack is a pretty standard depth charge that a lot of Navy units have. There you go. Does this thing have a chance to breach? That's what I'm curious about. Probably not, though. But yeah. So I have 2 of these guys. I mean, they're not bad units. They're not bad units. I mean, they can make up shield space if you run out of R1 battleships, like that's ever gonna happen. Or if you just didn't make enough M10s like I did, because again, I have better things to use nanopods on. And by that I mean the next promo unit when it comes out, because I know you guys are gonna wait for that. And I promise I will bring it to you. I can't wait to show you the review of this thing. I just love this ship. The battleship M10 is beautiful. But that's not what the video is on. Alright, there goes my sub, but that kind of sucks. But whatever. I'm probably not gonna finish this mission. Again, I'm just showing you off the ships here. So, alright, attack the M10, see if I care. I've learned to hate these ships with a passion. Yeah. So, let me just get close to finishing up this battle, and I lost my other destroyer. Wow, that's beautiful. There's a gigantic frickin' M10 in front of you. Attack that. Leave the bloody tiny battleship alone. Or the destroyer. These missiles, man. I just don't understand Z2's logic. They're just supposed to be simple peasantly reef bandits. Yet these things are more bloody annoying than raiders times 6. And I've killed enough of them to know how annoying raiders are. But, whatever. More Z2 logic for you, I guess. There we go. Alright, that was really way too many losses for what it was actually worth. Anyway. Let's get to the things that it takes to make. Oh, my dog was right there. Options here. At a rank 5 dry dock, to make this, it takes 475 oil, 3 bars, 15,200 gold, and 1,140 steel. So, this thing is, again, pretty cheap. Not as cheap as the gunboat, but you can probably mass this thing without too much of a trouble. I'm right now just making as many R1s as I can. Or at least I started a few days ago. I mean, I haven't really been keeping up with that. And I can't wait to review the buoy, because that's obviously the best unit here. So let's go through the stats before I lose track of what I'm actually doing. Here they are. So, the Destroyer, mine is pre-ranked at rank 5, has 390 hit points, 195 armor, 40 bravery, 53 defense, it's a blocking unit. Bonuses to offense and power and slight crit bonus. It resists Depth charges by 15%, explosive and piercing by 20%, and its armor takes extra torpedo damage. Resists depth charges by 15%, explosive by 20%, 25% of crushing, or piercing, and 20% of crushing. Its deck gun has 4 ammo with a 5-turn reload, that is this attack. The second one has 2 ammo with a 5-turn reload, this one. And the launcher has a 1 ammo with a 6-turn reload. So the targeted shell does 121 to 182, 2 explosive damage with a cooldown of 1 ammo used, 1 to 3 range of precise line of fire, 48 offense, 10% base crit, 65% crit versus air, and 75% armor piercing. The dual shell does 95 to 115 times 2 explosive damage with a cooldown of 3, 2 ammo used, 1 to 3 range, a direct line of fire, 48 offense, 10% base crit, 65% crit versus air, and 75% armor piercing. The depth charge does 148 to 212. I still have no idea what damage type that is. I think it's depth charge with a prep time of 1. Well, really. A cooldown of 3, 1 ammo used, 1 to 5 range, an indirect line of fire, 64 offense, 25% crit versus sub, and 40% armor piercing. Basically, this is like the gunboats one, except it's free. Another reason to buy that attack for the gunboat. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was TheSpartan, and goodbye.